pharmacy right now to go pick up my prescription of testosterone. Okay, I got it. Hey everybody, this is Asher and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I am now 1 month on testosterone and I am very happy to share with you guys just what has happened, I guess, in the last month. If you've been following my videos, then you know of all the little changes that have been going on, like slight voice drop, some peach fuzz coming in, a little bit of a hairline shift, but not much. I also just got a haircut, so it's gonna throw off the look of what's really happening there. Muscle growth, things like that. More like the muscles themselves are getting harder. Not a huge amount of growth yet, but that's to be expected. It's only been a month, and considering how much has changed in only a month, I consider myself very blessed and very lucky to have had those changes. Like the little hairs that come in on my upper arms, you know, not really high. It's just past my elbow. The hairs are really coming in. The thickening of the hair on my arms. It's super blonde, so you can't really see it. But I'm okay with that, to be honest. I am blonde. And so if it all matches, then that's fine. I've never felt any kind of dysphoria about those kinds of things because I've always had more hair on my arms than most women have. So it doesn't bother me. My leg hair is thicker though, and that's pretty cool. I'm finally getting some longer hairs like coming up my thighs. And yeah, so I just jumped right into this, didn't I? I had no real intro at all. I just, you know, some of my videos have been really long, and so I'm just trying to maybe speed this one up because I did macros and things like that of certain things last week. So please review week 3 on T if you want to see like body mass, muscle mass versus fat mass versus water weight, just for last week. And for this week I did track all of my other things, like muscle growth and weight and things like that, and there have been very slight changes, nothing major to really report, which is why I'm not really going into that at the moment. Same thing with the Adam's apple, nothing really yet. I just started experiencing some voice cracking, especially when I'm singing. So right now my vocal range when I'm singing drops really low. So I'm lower than I've ever been in my singing voice. And I can sing in that mezzo-soprano range. But my alto is... It's messed. It is messed up. It is it is not at all the clarity or control that I had. That's where I have the most voice breaking. So if I keep gently practicing, it'll eventually steady, but it's gonna take a while. So that's the only thing that I'm a little sad about, is losing that section of my voice right now. Other growth, like areas that most people who are trans and maybe reviewing videos like this might be interested in, things are growing. So I'm gonna leave that there. Coarser skin, not necessarily. Like I'm still doing that facial regimen or what have you. So as you can see, like there's not a lot going on with spots and pimples and all of that jazz. However, okay, here we go. Trigger warning. Talking a little bit about menstruation. If that's not something you want to watch, please skip ahead a few seconds. And so I'm technically supposed to menstruate again in about 5 days, and I am seeing some spotting. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm not looking forward to it at all, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Gotta take the good with the bad, right? Fat redistribution, not a lot of changes there. Even though I've gained some weight when I do like the skeletal stuff on my watch, which I just realized I'm not wearing right now. It's over sitting on the table. When I do that thing, the skeletal mass stuff, it's all improvement in muscle and some water weight, which I feel like I have less water weight this week, which is kind of cool, and more muscle. So I'm fine with that. But the acne is trying to come through because of the other side of me really putting up a fight. Let's see. General mood. Mood's been good, actually. I feel really good. My anxiety is better and more under control. I can walk into situations with a lot less anxiety now, which is nice. I more and more care less and less about what people are thinking, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty stoked about, because that was a burden. That was a massive burden in my life, worrying about everybody else and trying to fit in the boxes that everybody else expected. And sometimes I think that I thought that people expected things of me, but in reality they didn't. But I couldn't see that, couldn't understand that. I mean, the anxiety and trying to be somebody I wasn't all of the time, I think, made me believe that everybody had these expectations of me. And some people really do. Like, they make comments about it or what have you about my appearance or whatnot. And I found myself caring a lot less about that kind of stuff. Like, okay, whatever. It makes me happy. So you can say whatever you want about my hair or what I'm wearing, but I feel good, and I think that's all that really matters. And my wife finds me attractive. That's the second most important thing that matters. I think if I'm good on both of those, I'm set. My confidence is a lot better, and as maybe you can tell, I don't know, I'm just getting more comfortable in my own skin. So there's that. I have good things and I have not so good things. You know, it's not been easy, but every day has actually been wonderful when you take the time to look and see what has changed, or, you know, just that, you know, little bit of peach fuzz just gained more length almost overnight, you know, and nobody else can see it except you. But that's really what matters, is the dysphoria is battled by transition and by watching yourself grow a little bit more. And the idea is to stay positive, to keep looking, you know, for those little things and celebrating those little things, and then just living your life a little bit happier, you know. That's my take on it. You know, I think for some it's important that everybody else notice it. That's where their dysphoria is being misgendered in public and socially and things like that. And I feel for any person who is having that experience, and it's its own level of dysphoria. And I have that same problem, but I think for me it's a little less so. Like, if I get misgendered at this stage, I try not to let it bother me. But when I do get gendered correctly, it makes me extremely happy. Yeah, that's where the euphoria comes in. And so I just keep that mental state of, I don't look like a male yet, therefore I can't expect everybody to gender me correctly. That's okay for now. So anyways, that's where I'm at, and I appreciate you watching. Subscribe below if you want, or like if you want, or comment if you want. I made 2 videos this week. One is with it's basically a slideshow of the individual weeks that I did, the individual weeks where I took small video patches of my voice and some pictures, and I put it all together into like a week 0 on testosterone to now, just to give a real, pointed clip of just the 1 month changes. And I'll probably do little videos where it's like 1 month to 2 months, as time goes on. So thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and all of your support, and I will see you next time. Peace.